Hi guys, Mark here. My new shirt just came in the mail a couple of minutes ago. I'm so excited. I had to put it on and I thought that it would be a perfect opportunity to show you how the garden's doing. Things are coming along pretty nice and I wanted to share that all with you with different projects I'm doing and stuff. So we'll do that before we officially start Mondays with Mark. So let's go. I'm going to take this out a selfie. I'll be right back. So as you can see, the cut flower garden, all my zinnias are coming along really nice. They're just so pretty. They really grew nice this year. Like, look at how pretty. They're very vibrant colors. Sunflowers are like really big. They're 5 foot tall. They don't have any blooms on them yet, but they're doing well. The cinder block planter with the moss growing. Remember we did the moss project? It's growing pretty nice there. The bottle tree's looking good. My my pumpkin tower is definitely a tower. And look. We have a pumpkin starting there. And where's the other one? We have one right there. And we have one right there. And we have that lone little cucumber in there too. Anyway, so that's going really nice. And then over here, as you can see, the vegetable gardens are like, they're huge. They grew very, very nice. The beans look good. We had 2 harvests already of the beans. We're going to have some tonight for dinner. Broccoli is looking nice and healthy. We don't have any broccoli on it yet, but it's growing real nice. And I think within a week or two, these are the cucumbers there. And as you can see, look, down here, there's a cucumber there growing. And I'll show you more of those later. And the moonflowers, they're going good. We should have flowers on those soon. And Steven's ampersands. I think we're just going to call them ampersands. I don't know why he ever called them that, but he calls them that. But they have some buds on them. Peppers are looking nice. We have a few tiny little peppers on them, but no big fruits yet. This tomato is my heirloom tomato. This one just grew out of the ground from last year. I didn't plant it or anything. Again, some more cucumbers, and look, there's one down there, as you can see. And I'll show you, we have some more of those. And the humongous marigolds. I mean, they're like bushes. I have to do some research. I thought they were going to be the smaller ones, and I plant the marigolds in with the vegetables to deter pests, and it works. But these are bigger than the vegetables, you know, so I should have got a smaller variety. These are our tomatillas. I think these are fascinating. Look, I've never seen a tomatilla flower before, or fruit, but we have a lot of little buds on there, so I'm curious to see if they come out. But look at how cute. Look, we have a cucumber there. We have a cucumber there. We have 12 cucumbers so far. And I'm excited because I like cucumbers. And let's see, the pathway is about halfway done. As you can see, I got up to here. And I still have to go the rest of the way, which is down there. That's a little harder for me to do. I can do maybe a couple of them each day. But I'm hoping to have it finished by the end of this week, if not next week. So we'll go over here. The rock garden's looking nice. It's growing pretty cool. There are the daylilies. They bloomed. They're so pretty, aren't they? I think they're nice and pretty. Lemongrass, my Japanese shrub. These are the marigolds that I thought were going to be growing in the vegetables. See how they're smaller? That's why I wanted to put them in between all the vegetables. There's our solar chandelier. The lavender bloomed. It smells so nice. I'm not sure what this is. This just came up and I thought it looked interesting, so I'm just letting it grow. There's another moonflower, mint, another zinnia, beautiful. A couple more sunflowers, and the rock garden. Looking rustically nice, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we're gonna head back in. Okay. Ready here, get my stuff together, and here we are here. Hello everybody, I'm Mark, and this is Mondays with Mark, and we're on your favorite YouTube channel, Smokey Steve and Marc, right? Yep. So great to see you. I hope everybody's doing okay on this Monday. And you know, just because it's Monday, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just an opportunity to have a positive week, right? Well, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. So anyway, I don't really have any topics today or anything. I thought we'd just chit-chat a little bit. We were just out in the garden. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm excited about it. Tonight I have to mow the lawn and stuff, but I do enjoy doing that. So, you know, hey. Not too much going on here. It's hot out. It's almost 90 and sunny, but it's beautiful. I do like weather like that too, you know, but I'm anxious for the fall to come too. And I think next week we'll talk just a tiny bit about it's actually time to do fall gardening, believe it or not. I know it's only August, but this is the time you would plant like your cold weather plants, things like that, and start to you know, get ready for fall and the winter in the garden. But we'll talk about that another time. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So, what did I want to talk about today? Well, first of all, I got a letter from the doctor today. A lot of you know that I had a lot of tests done last week and all this and that and everything. So I got a letter today from the doctor. And it says, "Dear Mark, I have reviewed your test results. Your ACE levels and sarcoid tests remains elevated, similar to 9 months ago, and just slightly better than a year ago. This is not alarming, and we will monitor this. The remainder of your results was unremarkable. Let me know if you have increased symptoms." And that's it. So, I don't know. It's just, it's frustrating. You know, he told me when I went in for my appointment that, you know, we're going to do all of these tests and we'll have something, you know, we'll have something to move forward from. And this isn't moving forward to me. You know, I do think I was speaking with Steven, and I think that it's time for a second opinion. I do. Because this has just been going on long enough now. And, you know, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or complaining all the time, but the quality of my life, I think, can be better. I'm having a hard time accepting my limitations, you know, and especially when, I mean, I'm taking medication, but it just seems like we're not moving forward with it at all, you know, and I've expressed this to him, and he said that that's what these type of diseases are like, and that most people kind of go through this. So, and I get that, and I'm trying not to get frustrated, and I'm trying to be patient, and I'm trying to have acceptance. But when I went back on my records, it's about almost 2 years now that we've been going back and forth with this and all the tests and this and that. And whereas I have shown some improvement, gosh, you know, I think there's more that we could be doing, you know. So anyway, that's just a little bit of a health update there, if you call that an update, right? I don't know. Everything is unremarkable. I love that word, unremarkable, right? I don't. But anyway, so yesterday we went to Naog Park, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming with us. It was so much fun. But I thought I would share with you one of the little quirky things I do. Y'all know I like to save things, right? And Stephen can attest to this. I'm not a hoarder. I would say organized hoarding. I don't know. I have everything packed in a cabinet, you know, but I don't like to throw things away. I'm kind of sentimental about things. I think I have probably every card that was ever sent to me in my life in a big box over in the bedroom. But one thing that I really do like to do, and I get sentimental about stuff like this, is whenever, and since this is the summer and people are going on vacations and stuff, I don't know, you might enjoy doing something like this. So I thought I would share with you my keepsakes. And all it is, for example, yesterday when we went to Naog Park, I picked up a rock. And I know you're probably not going to be able to see it, but it's an interesting slate rock, and it looks like glitter in it. You know, it kind of sparkles and everything. So I took it home, and I kind of, you know, shined it up a little bit, and then I wrote on the bottom, Naog Park, and I put the date on it, and then I gave it a coat of acrylic spray, and it shines even more, you know. And I thought it was an interesting looking rock, and I'll put it in my curio cabinet, and every time I look at it, I think, the time we were at Naog Park. And I like to do that for pretty much everywhere we go, when we go on vacation or take a trip, or, you know, do a little special event or take a road trip, anything, you know, I try to do that. Like this one, like this was a seashell. Now this one is a little bit gaudy. I put I don't know if you can see it, but I put on stick-on gems on it, and then I took a gold paint pen and kind of I don't know, accented it a little bit. And this one was from Salem Harbor from 2014, and I write that on the back, and that's up in the curio cabinet with this. And another shell, this is a real pretty one. This was from Atlantic City in 2013 on my birthday. And I found that on the beach there. And I didn't do anything to this except for give it a spray of acrylic, you know. And it kind of reminds me of Atlantic City every time I look at it, you know. And I've done it with all kinds of different things. Pine cones, this is real pretty again. I don't think you can see it too well, but I took this was from Long Beach Island. And we were there 2 summers ago, I believe. We went on a family vacation. And there was this big tree outside of our hotel that had tons of these pine cones, so I took some home. And I sprayed it with a blue wash, which is just like a, kind of like a chalky paint, but has a blue tint. And then I took a white paint pen, and I just dabbed each one of the, you know, the ends of it. And then I wrote on the bottom of it, Long Beach Island. So, you know, and that sits up there too. And I made a couple ornaments like this too for that year to give to people. And this one is so old. This I got when I was in Florida from 2001. And it was a dried leaf of some tropical plant. They were everywhere, and I thought it looked real neat. And I cut the bottom of a wine cork and stuck it to the bottom of it so that it stands freely, and it's real cool looking. You know, it has a nice shape to it. But I embellished it, again, you probably can't see it, but I embellished it with paint pens and stuff to make it look a little artsy, you know. So, but I know people that take, like, they paint rocks. That's a big thing now. I guess it always was, but you can take just a plain old rock and paint it and make it artistic. But I like to put the place where I got it and the date too, kind of like a keepsake, you know. And I have them up in my curio cabinet. And then, oh, some of the rocks I like to place in our house plants too. So every time I look at it, it's like, oh, I remember that trip. And pictures too, I'm real big on this too. Like, this is when we went to Atlantic City. So I got a frame, and then at the bottom there's some driftwood that I got on the beach and some shells and seaweed that I glued on the bottom. And then this is a cute little tip if you're on vacation too. Like, if you're at the beach, this picture here, I don't know if you can see it or not, I wrote in the sand, "I heart you," and I took a picture of it. And then I framed it in with a picture of us at Atlantic Beach and Atlantic City Beach. And that, you know, you can do that with anything too. If you're taking a walk in the woods, just get some rocks and like make a heart and take a picture of it, and then you can frame it as a memory. You know, maybe take some sticks and write out like "I love you" or something like that, or the date. It's pretty cool. I don't know, just some ideas to make some keepsakes. I don't know. Again, one of those little quirky things I do, right? But I don't know. It brings back a lot of memories for me, and I do like things like that. So, I don't know, I thought I would just share that with you. Something, probably could have been a Marc's Quick Tip, huh? I guess we'll see this on Facebook tomorrow, huh? Probably. Anyway, I think we have a special visitor. We do? We do. Okay, let me pause this. We have a special visitor. So we have a rare special guest with us.
Say hello to the kitty cat. Hello. There he is. He's never in a video, so I thought we'd take a chance and do that. Look how handsome that kitty cat is. Say hello to everybody. That's my baby. Oh. Everybody wanted to see you, and you're never on, ever. See? So I thought I would catch him in a rare moment. You happy with this or no?
He knows. He knows. I know he knows.
Okay, we'll say goodbye. Say goodbye to everybody. Wag the tail. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I know.
Oh, wasn't that nice? He is our baby, right? Anyway, I guess I really don't have much else to talk about. I'm off for a couple days, so I'll be seeing you tomorrow. and I have a few projects that I want to get done. I have some painting in the apartment to do, and our TV finally came from that warranty fiasco. I guess it wasn't really a fiasco. There was just a lot of steps to it, you know. Like, I literally had to mail the TV back to them, and that was interesting. But we finally got our TV, so I think I'm going to rearrange the bedroom a little bit and put the TV in there, because I'm thinking of the way that I'm sleeping, and it's probably not good for my, for moving around and stuff like that. So anyway, that's one project I'm going to do. I think I said the painting, and of course I'm going to be working in the garden a little bit too. So nothing too exciting, but that's what my plans are for this week. So I guess I will say goodbye for now, but before I do that, I don't want to end on a negative note or anything, but for all of us who were, touched by what happened this weekend here in our country, just such a tragic and sad event, and I can't imagine anybody who wasn't touched by it, it definitely touched me. It affected me a lot, and obviously my thoughts and my prayers go out to all the victims and everybody's lives who were touched by those people. And it's hard to put in words, what you feel when something like that happens, and it just seems to be happening a lot recently. And I just think that it's, when is enough enough? Things have to change, and I'm not sure what I can do in my little world to make change, but one thing that I do know is that if I don't implement change or try to change things, I've chosen, and things will just keep on going as they are, So I think enough is enough, and I think it's time for change, and I think we all need to do something about this, But definitely my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who was affected by these terrible events that happened this weekend. And I don't know. I thought about doing an entire video on my opinions on that, but I think that we like to keep things light and non-controversial and positive here on our channel, so I think we'll stick to that, if even for 15 or 20 minutes a day, if you can escape from, the day's stressors, the week's stressors, and have a little bit of positivity, that's what we're about. So anyway, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who's been touched by the recent tragic events here in our country. It's a sad, sad time here in our country right now. But anyway, on a positive note, thank you so much for watching and spending your evening with me. It was great hanging out with you. And please, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely check us out on Facebook and send us a friend request, because that's a lot of fun there. Follow us on Instagram too, and I will see you tomorrow. See you, everybody. Ciao.